Hi, this is Ora Rose, coming to talk a bit about some of the courses that I teach. And I do mainly 99% teach online. Um, if you're local to me, I live in Staffordshire. I do gatherings which follow the wheel of the year. And these gatherings are every 6 weeks for each of the festivals or Sabbaths in the year. And I do these in person. These aren't a teaching course. This is a day of or a few hours of coming together, celebrating each of the festivals with a beautiful sacred ceremony. And we've been doing these at a gorgeous place called Forest Harvest. And there's a few changes going on there. It's a bit of a shame, really. But hopefully we're going to continue there because my needs are, I like space, I like outdoor space, I like somewhere if it's wet and in a bit of an indoor space. I'm not going to be too fussy about that because it's very rustic where I go, and I like a bit of car parking. If you know me, I like car parking, but that's sort of very personal to me. I'm always thinking about where am I going and where am I going to park, which is ridiculous, really. But so we have them. The next one is Beltane, and that's on the 28th of April. Usually a Saturday or a Sunday, varies a bit with my own schedule. And we do a sacred ceremony at the beginning, and there are different parts in that, and it's very inclusive. And we call in a lot of goddess energy, a lot of God energy, and the energy of the land. We really connect to the Staffordshire where there was the forest in Needwood. So it was a big forest there that was deforestation went on in I think it was 1806, and a lot of farms were built, but there's still some elements of the forest. And with the new forest, um, it's or what they call the national forest. This is now part of the national forest. Quite a few forests have been planted over the last 20 years. So that has been beautiful, really. And that's outside of Yoxall in Staffordshire. And you can see on my website those events. There's one already in for Beltane. The date's just got to be confirmed for Letha, Midsummer, probably the 23rd of June. So, and they run about every 6 weeks. So this is a gathering. I have between 12 and at maximum usually about 19 people coming. And depending on the space is how many people I can manage within the space. So we've all got an indoor seated area, sort of, that's mainly, and it's nice to keep the group quite small because it can be quite intimate. We always have the lovely Kerry Dawes, who comes with her crystal singing bowls, and we have the circle. Then we usually do something like a craft, something to take away with you to help. We do it with a maypole this time, and we have like a craft type of activity. We always have intention settings. We're working with the goddess, we're working with the land and the earth, we work with all the elements and the animal kingdom. And it's very shamanic, it's very druidy, it's very grounding, but also often we bring in blessings, etc., from the real higher realms. And then we usually have food. Sometimes I provide food, but it's always very clear, and sometimes I ask you to bring a packed lunch. And then we have meditation, a deeper connection, and we have sound healing with the beautiful singing bowls. We usually have drumming as well. So, and then, and the time goes so fast. So we seem to have less in the day now because people like to chat, get together, and it's really nice. It's been really nice. We started these in September last year, and they've been beautiful, lovely. So those are my gatherings. Now, you'll find out about them on my website. See the link in the bio for my website. And there's an it's been restructured lately. I've had some gorgeous artwork made for it, and it's under offerings and events, and there's a search bar, so you can always use that. I always find that's really good since it's had that upgrade on the website. Then also I do some distance attunements. You'll find them in the temple shop. And if you've been aware, I've been put out this free Building Bridges of Light course that has been running. We're on week 6 now, and there's a page on the website under offerings again called Rainbow Rays, and all the videos are on there and a little bit about them, and there are a few PDFs you could download to go with them, especially about the chakras and about the different energies that we're using. And a lot of those energies on that course are what I call my signature energies. So we started with Magenta Flame to build the foundations, and that worked on the sacral and the root and the higher and the heart. Now that's one of my signature energies. That is available as a chi ball attunement now in the website. It's in the temple shop. It's £49, and that gives you the practitioner's initiation for it. It doesn't give you teacher codes to pass it on at the moment. There will be an add-on to that because some extra information I want to build into that. Then also worked with Amethyst Flame. Now, I haven't got a download for that at the moment, but the video's on there and you can connect with the energy. Work with the Pink Bliss, which you know is one of my signature energies. You can be attuned to that. That's on the website. It's on Udemy if you use that. And I think it's on my website in 2 ways. There's a program where you get access to all the little videos. You always get the manual, you always get the chi ball attunement, and you get the symbols and the instructions on how to attune other people. Magdalene wants that to fly, so we want to attune as many people as we can to this gorgeous Pink Bliss energy. Works with the higher heart, works with the higher chakras, works with light language, and it's a beautiful energy. It comes, I had the energy come to me in 2019 when I was in St. Boom, and it's beautiful after my pilgrimage. Beautiful energy. So there are different ways to get attuned to that, and I want it to fly. Let's let it fly. I want it to go everywhere. Now, then there's also Aqua in the Building Bridges of Light. Now that one I ought to write my own course, but what I'm offering at the moment is Aquamarine Dolphin Healing Ray, and this is one that I was attuned to a couple of years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, but I've already working with the Aquamarine. It was just that I wanted an attunement to offer that was ready to go, and that's beautiful energy, and that is available on my website and on Udemy. And then we work with the blue energy, and I haven't got an attunement for that up at the moment. I think we're going to work with an attunement to the blue rose. That's in the process. And then this week we're working with white flame. Now you can learn about white flame from my book, Sacred Temple of the White Flame. And if you buy that, that's on Amazon in Kindle, paperback. I don't think it's in hardback, and it's now an audio book. If you want a copy of the free audio book, send me a message, either email me or message me on social media, and I'll send you a free link to that. And if you have the book, you can get access to my free meditations that go with it. I'm going to be procrastinating, building this course as an online course soon. Wait for it, soon. Then next week we're working with the Golden Ray, and that is beautiful. I can't wait to bring you that energy through next week for those meditations. So they're on YouTube, they're in my Facebook group, White Flame, White Rose. Links are all in the bio, and they're also on my website under offerings rainbow rays. You can see the videos. They normally go up Wednesday or Thursday, depending on my schedule. Now, so there's those things, and what sits beneath that is what I don't want to call them my master classes, because I don't like the master of the word, because this is a very, very feminine course. So what sits beneath this is, on the deep level, are two courses, and they are both for a year. The first one is Mary Magdalene Priestess training course, and that is a 12-month course, and that follows the wheel of the year I was talking about at the beginning. It follows the Sabbaths, the festivals. So there are modules every 6 weeks, give or take. The next one is at Beltane. The materials for each module are available usually 2 to 3 weeks before the actual day. So you can listen to audio 1, and listen to get that 11:22 as it was on the clock when I said that. So you can listen to audio 1, which is all about the energy, meeting Mary Magdalene, the spiritual teachers for each of the Sabbaths, the plants, the colours, go on a journey with them. It's beautiful, very deep work. And audio 2 is always healing for you. Then audio 3 is the ceremony, and again it's a journey, but you create your own altar. You might come and join one of my gatherings, which is a little bit broader context, because we are not just the Magdalene and the energies of the festivals. We are a bit broader at the gatherings, but they are beautiful. So we have lots of different people, and it's really gorgeous. And so you listen to your ceremony around the day of the festival. So on this day, it'll be the last day of April, and then we always celebrate the 1st of May is May Day, but Beltane is the eve, it's the night before. So, and it's beautiful, beautiful energy, really gorgeous energy. So that's the Priestess course. You get 3 audios as core for each of the Sabbaths, and there are 8 of them, and there's a framework of them. And then also on the Priestess course, you get a beautiful bonus course that I'm creating this year, and that's a Mary Magdalene channeled guided sacred oils course. And there are, I don't know why I've not decided, there are 10 or 11 oils in this course. One goes with each of the Sabbaths so there's one for each, and there's a couple of extras in there. We started with Rose. Last month we worked with Hyssop. Now that's an interesting one. I found a lot of grief in that, but it's a very interesting oil, especially because we're working with it over Easter, and it's Hyssop is a purifying plant, very spiritual, and when it coming up with the crucifixion, I found that quite difficult, really. That's me personally, emotions, memories, past lives. Now, and then this month we're working with cedarwood. So each it's more or less monthly. They're coming, and then with these you get a manual, information about them, channeled information from Mary Magdalene about how she used each of the oils. So that's something a little bit different you might read in just an oils book. You get some new ideas how to use the oils yourself. I send you an oil, and you can use that on yourself, and affirmations, working with yourself in a very deep way. And you also, with this, get an audio. So you get an audio about the oil, about its uses, and a guided meditation. So that is a bonus. So that is a bonus. That's with the Priestess course this year. Because it's new, Really weird then. Don't know what happened then, but we had a power cut, but only on my monitor, so that was so weird. Not sure what Mary Magdalene or my guides or my team are trying to tell me about that. But so the high priestesses are having this as a bonus this year, because they didn't do it last year and I wanted everybody to experience it. So when you finish the 12-month course with the priestess course, there is a final initiation, and I invite you to the final initiation in Glastonbury. I've booked that up for April 2025. So that's at the Chalice Wells, and that's beautiful. We did that last year and it's gorgeous, beautiful. And we'll probably do a workshop there that day. Then the next level after the priestess course with Mary Magdalene is a high priestess course, which is a year long again, and that is 12, that's 4 spirals, and you have work every month and case study work to do, and we dip into past lives, we go into ceremony, and we go through beautiful realms in these in what I call the Golden Temple. That's what I call it, the energy of the Golden Temple. So we go through these different realms in these 4 spirals, and there are case studies to do with it, and it's beautiful, really lovely course. So those are my offerings. There are different attunements, as I say, different ways of being attuned, some of it through videos, all online. I am doing going to teach White Flame in person. I'm not sure what's happening with that at the moment. I might stick a question mark over that. And also soon I'm going to be doing a beginner's priestess course. So it'll be much shorter. It'll be a taster into the priestess path. It's going to be a 7 or 8 week priestess course. It will be available soon, probably June. And yeah, so I've got a few things going on. At the moment, I mean, it's spring, wake up time, creation mode. That's what I'll say. And it's been a long winter, but I had a lot of personal things going on this winter. I've had a lot of sadness. So it's good to be coming out into really sharing this beautiful light again. Yeah, so if you want to know anything more about the courses, etc., drop me a line. Now, for the Priestess course, I do offer a free Zoom call with me, which probably just, sometimes I alter it. You can look on my calendar, but sometimes the calendar's not completely up to date. I try and keep on top of that. There's a bit of something to do. Okay, so, there's a couple of things. I've put on Eye of Horus last week, and that is a short activation, but it's for the third eye, pineal glands, and I do work with Horus, with Isis in the White Flame teachings, but this is just an activation. It's on offer at the moment. It's on Udemy. Check my social media for offers. Join my mailing list on the newsletters, and you get updates on offers for that. It's also on the website as a chi ball activation. I've not put it on with the videos yet. There's a little short video about it on YouTube, and it's not a long course, but it's powerful. It's really good, I found, for powering up your core energy in your body. And sort of it works like on this beautiful gold energy, and it's really good for powering up your energy, and then you can go deeper into grounding, and you can go higher with the third eye and the upper chakras and the upper energy. I found it really very good for the solar plexus grounding, and even though it's like an eye activation, it helps you to ground. So it's very shamanic in that way, because we go into the lower worlds, the middle worlds and the upper worlds. So as you'll probably find, if you go too high, you end up headaches and feeling falling over and feeling floaty. Nice. But you need to ground. You need to really anchor the light so you can hold more energy within you, and you'll find that. Okay, right. So that was an introduction to me, Kim Ora Rose, about the different courses I offer. So there are my gatherings, there are my online attunements, online courses. Some of them are shorter and some of them are longer. Then there's the Priestess courses, the Mary Magdalene Priestess course and the High Priestess course. And then there is a new course coming soon, which will be a more of a beginner's Priestess course, and that's coming online soon. Building Bridges of Light Meditation is a free course, and that is available on my website, on YouTube, and my Facebook group. So feel free to find me in the bio, find all the different places you can find me. I'm on Instagram, I'm on LinkedIn, but not much. So I won't, that's not, I'm not, I don't really do TikTok. I did do it, but I found that I was getting too much negative stuff. And you know how some people leave Facebook because they say, can't cope with this negativity, can't deal with it. I felt like that with TikTok. It was the algorithms. Maybe you watch one thing that's negative and you've got 20 things. So I might try it again, but not at the moment. And you'll find my link tree, so through a website, YouTube, putting more things on YouTube, because I found a lot of people don't want to be on Facebook, and I found that for the last 3 or 4 years that quite a lot of people don't want to be on Facebook, and a lot of people are finding me outside of Facebook. And I've been on Facebook for 12, 13 years, and I've built up when I was doing readings and healing, and I had Magdalene Holistic Centre. I worked a lot with people and found people through groups, and I used to run mind, body, spirit fairs, and I found a lot of people and advertised a lot via Facebook into the different group system, and trying to get a bit more into Instagram, and trying to use hashtags more. But they've been around, oh my God. I remember when I used to teach, in a secondary school, and we went somewhere with some of my students and got hashtags, this. And I mean, we're talking 12, 15 years ago, really. And we need all these tags for things. And then you get the messages. There are no tags on this video. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say, there are no tags on this video when I post it. So this video is aligned, calling in my guides, aligned to reach who needs to know about my offerings, who wants to be embodied in love and wisdom, who's interested in the wheel, the seasons, the love, the light, the flames, who is interested in growing spiritually on their own path, who wants to build their intuition, who wants to build their connection. So it's spiritually aligned. So if you're watching this video, it is spiritually aligned to reach you. Not said this at the beginning. Anyway, much love. Blessings to you. You know where to find me. My links are in the bio.